The next two teams that are going to be going into the finals, which is Team TCH Chibiusa versus Team QQ. And with that said, we're going to be going into our Captain's Mode, and of course, being in Captain's Mode means our bans are going to be coming up. So, if you're just joining us right now, we did see Team Chibiusa going against Team Taylor Swift and convincingly winning in that best-of-3 matchup with a very, very strong Drow setup that they had made, which was it was a really well-played match. Not to take anything away from Team Taylor Swift, they did play an exquisite game themselves, but it really was just managing the opponent's carries and taking good care of that Alchemist. So, we will not be seeing any more of Taylor Swift. But we will be seeing more Team Chibiusa. And now, Team QQ. So with that said, my right-hand man has joined me once again. Woo! ESC Trevor is back, and maybe we can start talking about these bands and picks.
Look what just happened, Devo. Elder Titan, you get snapped up immediately. I mean, we see a pair of bands there to take out. I'm gonna have that. See a pair of bands to take out the IO, which is a great comp, or like IO is very popular, right?
Yeah.
What was it in the international? Like a success rate of, I don't know, 90% or something. Any match IO is in, you're gonna win.
He's fun.
But we see, look at this is interesting. So Chibiusa took out the Elder Titan and the Siren last match, right? If I'm remembering correctly, I think those are some of their first bans. And now they've snapped them up really, really quickly. So this is going to be an interesting combination, right?
It is going to be a really interesting combination. Team TCH, they're really going for these setups. So the Naga Siren there, she does have the Song of the Siren. And that's going to set up some really good team fights, or possibly it's a defensive-offensive kind of ult, setting up or initiating a nice retreat. And I also like Elder Titan, who is also an offshot of Naga Siren, setting up with that sleep, the Echo Stomp, and of course the Earth Splitter, which just does devastating amounts of damage and stuns. So very interesting to see. Not to take anything away though from Team QQ, we are looking at a Weaver being picked and Clockwork. So Weaver, you know, we were talking about success with the IO. I've seen a lot of great success with Weaver. He has been a very consistent carry throughout a lot of the tournaments that I've casted personally, and I've seen like in my high-level Dota play. My noobish
top tier, very high level.
My top tier play. But really, truthfully, Weaver is, if he's played correctly in the timing, with the Saguchi, and of course once he gets that Lincoln Sphere, he's very difficult to kill. And now, very interesting, we've been talking about the picks, but we can talk about the bans. Very interesting ban right there. I wasn't too sure if he was actually tournament ready, but
I didn't know.
Times are changing, my friend, and I guess that is a telling sign, sir, of how long it's been freaking since we've seen the last hero release. Because that is the last hero that's been released, and now he's actually ready for tournament play. So he has been banned. Abaddon is what we're talking about. Not only that, Team Chibiusa has decided to also ban Troll Warlord, Darkseer. You know, we all know about the vacuum and the wall of replication is ridiculous. And of course, as you very well said, that West being banned on the top, Team QQ, just banning Outworld Devourer, Batrider, Alchemist, and Saw.
Yeah, so we've got some very popular bands there. What I find interesting is Rubik is selected here, and there are some big abilities that he can snipe right now, okay? That he can steal away, right? Siren's Song, oh my good gracious me. Having one of those on your time, being able to switch the focus and the way the battle dynamic is the word. That would be enormous, or being able to take like that massive earthquakey thing. What's it? Earth Splitter.
Earth Splitter, and
I'm gonna go with Earthquake. But
so
anyway,
also thinking about the Echo Stomp too, because we were talking about this before. I recently learned that Elder Titan's Echo Stomp actually cannot wake up. The only thing that can wake up heroes that are asleep by that spell are heroes on your team. But if he were to cast it and there's like a crap ton of creeps there, they can actually hit you while you're asleep. So effectively, it's a what is it?
5 seconds?
A 5-second stun where the creeps can just have their way with you. And you'll be asleep.
No.
You can't do shit.
Putting their swords in bad places.
Exactly.
Oh, crap.
So, it's very interesting. So, but you're right. Rubik does have a lot of spells that he can snipe now. But that's the key to a well-played Rubik. I mean, Rubik is one of those heroes. It's like Pudge. You know, like there are really good Pudges out there, There's a lot more bad pledges out there. And that's not to say Team QQ's got a bad Rubik, but I'm just saying you got to be good. You got to be. It's a different kind of game because he has that range to steal spells. And
Dire team ban.
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter.
What?
I can't even say anymore. And this is a clear, to me, it's a clear counter pick for the Weaver and the Nyx Assassin because of that track. Not only is it going to give Team Chibiusa extra gold by the track, but it's also going to really, really frustrate the crap out of Weaver and Nyx Assassin. Especially Nyx Assassin, I think, more than Weaver, because Sakushi gives him that added speed, but with Nyx Assassin's Vendetta, if he's spotted, he's screwed. Like, what is he going to do, right? So, I like this pick.
I'm excited for the potential of... Because I'm always worried about a bystander bounty, right? Mm-hmm. Bystander bounty is one of the most fearful things in Dota because he loses that potential. But what I see here is an infest into the bounty, going around, ganky, explosion into a lot of money and a lot of destruction really, really quickly to set up a lot of pain. Like, and even like you single out a Clockwork, you carry some dust on you, so you can take out the Weaver should you find him. Rubik will be a sitting duck most of the game for that combo.
5 seconds remaining.
There's
a lot of it.
And you also have to think, you have to factor in Naga Siren as well. She can actually set up these kind of engagements.
I see her more
she can actually just go right in there with that sleep. And, of course, Bounty Hunter, he can be coming up there with Life Sealer, not too far behind Elder Titan. So, like, this is a very, very interesting team composition. I don't usually see this. Last pick right now by Team QQ could be making Team TCH, going to be QQ, and maybe his Templar Assassin. Very, very, very strong hero, but I personally am questioning this pick a little bit because of the fact Nyx Assassin is predominantly a mid lane hero. Now you could be going into a support kind of role, or we could be seeing a tri-lane perhaps with Rubik, Clockwork, Nyx Assassin, and Weaver on the off lane, and Tia in the mid.
See, I think that what needs to happen, we've got this, what I see as serious potential for a team fight coming from Team Chibiusa right now. So that'll absolutely be devastating in every way. We'll see who the final pick is, whether that'll contribute to that. But also, there's some serious gank potential. So let's say that the Templar Assassin, she's mid right now, she's trying to get as much experience as she can. Disruptor is going to be, so yeah, wow, this team fight is going to be crazy.
I really like that Disruptor pick with the kinetic field, or sorry, the... what's it called?
Oh, just a second, because
we are lagging. Oh my god!
It's okay. It has to happen this way. It's meant to be.
It must be meant to be.
Yeah. So, anyway, there is.
You really should prepare for battle.
But what I'm worried about is having like a TA. She could easily get picked off. Anybody's gonna get picked off by this sneaky like infest bounty. I really see that as being.
There's a lot of potential with this. Like and look at this Disruptor already picking up. Was that those sentry wards right now?
They're not wasting.
They're not wasting any time at all, which is really good to see. So, moving right along right now, we are seeing for the Radiant side. Maybe we can just take a look at who's playing who for Team Chibiusa. We're going to be looking at Misha is going to be playing Elder Titan. JNT is going to be playing Disruptor. Fabulosa is going to be playing Naga Siren. Dima is going to be playing Lifestealer, and Stand-in Method is going to be playing Bounty Hunter.
Sounds good to me. So we've got just a minor comp issue. We're going to deal with that, but it gives just enough time for us to look over at some Radiant heroes. Or sorry, we already did the Radiant. By Radiant, I meant Dire. Alright, so our Rubik right now is in bot lane, played by whatever, and he is side by side in this bot lane. Oh, damn.
Try it.
What do you mean, try it? Bastard. Try that. Okay, I don't know any of that, but I see a lot of repeated characters, so perhaps someone in chat...
Repeated characters?
What?
That's his name.
Characters?
Repeated characters.
I'll just go with Weaver.
Okay, Weaver. Weaver's being played by Weaver.
Perhaps someone in chat right now come look and check out what our Weaver's character name and maybe edify me, because I don't know, so... I'm not even going to pretend, so... And I don't want to be offensive. Whatever. Let's go over... We got the Nyx. The Nyx right now is... It looks as though it's heading kind of bot. So, Nyx is going to be taken over by Junsha Wo, right? Or Jiu Sha Wo. And then look at this TA. TA is definitely going to head mid. So we're going to see a tri-lane bot. this TA looking after our mid right now. She looks beautiful, really. I mean, look at
Oh, that's
right,
lovely.
She's
Look at that headscarf.
And wow, I'm really
So much
gonna suck
style.
balls with most of these names. Look at we've got the
30
Clockwork who's
seconds to
top
battle.
right now, and heading top also in the jungle is the Bounty Hunter.
Will
He's
I
just
need
scoping
my
around. This is not going to be
calculator for
bystander
this?
bounty, I don't think. But anyway, Clockwork
No.
is played by Chibiusa. All right, so Chibiusa is top right now. We're gonna solo that up, and hopefully this Bounty Hunter isn't gonna mess his day. You know what? Bounty Hunter won't really be able to get a lot of. He'll be able to farm up nicely, but he won't necessarily have an advantage because Clockwork is able
The
to sneak
battle
on out of there with those
begins.
cogs. So and Bounty won't be able to do much against that. So we'll. I'm not concerned. I don't know about you, Diva, but I'm not concerned about what's looking in top lane right now. It's this bottom lane, these tri lanes that are particularly.
The tri lane is really going to be telling a tale right now, but I think it's going to be interesting. I see TCH having a little bit of an advantage with that Bounty Hunter in the top lane. It's going to provide him for a quick level 6, and it's going to get him in gank mode right away. Whereas Clockwork, obviously, yeah, you do want to have a quick level 6 on Clockwork because of the fact that power cogs and hook shots, he definitely can set up like very good team fights that can go your way. But really, I think the name of the game right now is going to be this tri lane on the bottom. We are seeing very interesting tri lane. It looks like as though team QQ is going to be going for Neeks Assassin, Rubik, and Weaver, and the success of this tri lane is going to fall down on those telekinesis, the Impale by the Neeks Assassin, and of course allowing this Weaver to farm up, going off to the left-hand side right now. It is Naga Siren in a little bit of trouble. There's Neeks Assassin, splash attack there by Naga Siren, telekinesis being casted there as well. This is going to be a stun on Lifestealer, and Rubik and Neeks are backing off for a moment. Clarity and trees are being eaten and consumed, and they are in pursuit of this Naga Siren. Naga Siren putting down a Radiant Ward in their jungle area there and trying to counter ward. There's Disruptor taking down that ward as well, and they're exchanging a couple of right-click blows, and there's Disruptor getting in Rubik's face. And that Clarity still being taken away on that Neeks Assassin. Didn't take that away, didn't negate it.
No,
So,
not yet.
back into the action right now. We do see that Bounty Hunter still going against that Clockwork up on the top right now. And Bounty Hunter is caught in some power cogs, and he's in some trouble, but with that... With the Invis, though, he still took a little bit of damage.
I know those
and
cogs. Every
they
single
do.
cog.
Those cogs, man, they cog you up, man. That's all sorts of problems, man. That's standard dot method right there.
Cog bloggers, right?
Cog bloggers,
Cog
yes.
bloggers.
I remember that team. the cog,
Yeah!
yeah, it was like way back in the day.
Way back. Cog
We
bloggers.
digress in our old casting
right?
days, right? You know,
Alright.
it's been almost a year.
Almost a year.
A full year, yeah, of casting. So it's been great casting. We have another pause
Why are
right
we
now.
any better?
I don't know what to say to that. At the game or casting? Because I think I'm better at the game now. Because of
I'm
my
definitely
casting.
better at the game, and I think casting has helped mine as well.
Big time.
but not as much as it should have because I'm on a losing streak.
All those
Yeah.
DC wins.
Oh no! The wins don't even count. All right, so we're still asking for some more wait time. There was a little miscommunication there.
Reports are being issued.
Report BMing like a mouse. All right, now hold on a second. Where is our mid?
Elder Titan
Elder
is,
Titan?
uh,
Oh, he's
farming
right there.
away.
I couldn't see the color because I'm blind to that. So Elder Titan is kind of farming up. He's got he's tying last, or he was tying before Clockwork just stole that other one. And we're seeing a little bit of a harass here between our two mid heroes. But I'm excited about the potential for this this Elder Titan, right? So he can be really, really nasty. But the side blades just rip through him like butter.
And the
He's gonna
refraction
get
is such a broken spell in the early goings of the game. Right now, you're going to see to Elder Titan
Radiant's
bottling that
middle
invisibility
tower
room. It's
is
very
under
interesting to see
attack.
Elder Titan going in the mid.
I have no
would have
reason
expected
to
to
lie
see
about such things.
possibly a Disruptor in the mid, or maybe even Naga Siren. But the setup has been made, and I think it's a really good choice. So Elder Titan is going to afford a devastating ult with that Earth Splitter. What did you call it earlier?
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Yeah,
I like that one
But
too.
it's basically Earthquake.
But yeah, I like seeing that right now.
Wait.
We do what?
Wait, I'm changing the name, alright? I'm
is
calling it Earthquake.
Crepe?
Quake. Earthquake rape.
That's a pancake, man.
No, it's not a crepe. It's like a raping earthquake.
Okay, I get it.
Because
Okay.
it rapes you.
Right,
I
right.
shouldn't make rape jokes on the stream, but
Okay.
that's what it does, man. Okay, that's what it does.
In terms of last hits right now, we do see Templar Assassin with 15 last hits, Clockwork with 12, and Weaver. So right now, it does seem that Team QQ does have a little bit of an advantage for the last hits, and Lifestealer being at the top right now for Team TCH. And we are seeing this tri-lane effectively going against each other. There's really no advantage for either side, and really right now the Radiant has pushed up those creeps up to the dire tier 1, bottom tier 1 tower rather. So they need possibly, I think they would want to have those dire creeps to pull down closer to that Radiant tier 1 tower so they can possibly get maybe a possible first blood or some type of favorable engagement in the early goings of this match. Still, we see this Templar Assassin going against the Elder Titan, closing in on that level 5 mark. Still, that invisibility rune could be a very, very useful rune to activate, and there he goes. He does activate it and does hit one of the charges on that bottle. Not too sure if he's going to be able to get away with anything. He does have that Astral Spirit, does cast it, Refraction being casted as well there to negate that damage. So quick, very, very quick reflexes there. And Elder Titan still following that Templar Assassin. And look at this, Naga Siren going off that net, Impale being casted there by that Nyx Assassin. And the kinetic field just misses its mark by that Disruptor. Nice play there by the Radiant side. So
are seeing a lot of warding going on.
It's the battle of the wards, man.
It really is. Like, vision is huge in this. Each team, when you've got tri-lanes, right, vision and setting up that tri-lane assault is incredibly important. So de-warding is absolutely
it's vital. It absolutely is vital, and we do see that Nyx Assassin really harassing that Naga Siren effectively. But really, Nyx Assassin is in no man's land right now, is having a difficult time to make any kind of farming. Does activate that Clarity Potion, but still, you want to get in there to get that XP. I mean, granted, you do see that Weaver, of course, is getting that XP and getting some good last hits, I do believe. Saguchi there being casted as well, and it's going to force him to go back. Telekinesis being casted on Naga Siren. Naga Siren a little bit of trouble here. Goes he enraged by Lightstealer. All sorts of trouble right now. This could be first blood right here. Rubik taking so much damage. One more shot. Yes, he's been taken down. Naga Siren getting a kill there. But look at this. Nyx Assassin is not too far behind, wanting a little redemption. That Lightstealer is low on health. Saguchi being casted there by Weaver. It's going to be Disruptor possibly going down next. He has been taken down by Weaver. Weaver doing a lot of damage on that Lightstealer. Lightstealer wanting some more of this action. Weaver very low on mana, very low on health, and now he's making a safe retreat, hitting that salve. Could be saving him possibly. Yeah, at least keeping him into the fight. Nice play right there. Both teams trading killing blows, but of course Naga Siren striking first blood for Team TCH. So well played.
They just, it's all it is right now, just looking for those opportunities to strike, looking for those opportunities to turn it into something good. And meanwhile, something good has happened in the mid lane right now. We noticed Disruptor came mid to try and set something up. Oh, look at the damage that he's taking! Too much damage! Can't shake him! Can't shake him! Oh, TA is rolling right now. But she gets flattened by that spirit from Elder Titan.
Nice sets up the play by Elder.
Down.
Yeah, totally.
I love it.
That was good. But I think it was.
Back, though, did he?
I don't know if he bought back, but
he's only got 350.
No, he didn't buy back. But I think it's kind of funny for Disruptor there. I think he bit a little bit more than he could chew. He was thinking, oh, just a few right clicks. That's all I needed.
And then boom, she's gone. And they're like, wait, where did she go? And then boom, she comes out with like running away. I think would have been key there.
Yeah.
But I mean, she was just gonna chase him down, right? So he had to make it all the way back to the tower. I don't think he's gonna do it. The net is up, and a lot of damage going against his Rubric as reinforcements come in from the Elder Titan, and those smacks are not gonna be. Yes, they are gonna be enough. It only takes one. Naga Siren also going down because of a few hits there by the tower. So that was an unfortunate kind of blow. She did not need to die there after that Rubik went down, but unfortunately, kind of lingering cost
Radiant's
her
middle
life.
tower is under attack.
Interesting trading blows. Look at Bounty Hunter dead, right? Over here.
He did pass away.
Down. Clockwork was able to clean him up a minute ago as well. So we see kind of attacks going on all three fronts. Each of the lanes is seeing a little bit of a little share of action. So Nyx is switched top right now, ready to gather some farm up here. But look at this, the TA. She is the farmer city over here. Plus she's got a pair of kills under her belt, right? So, and only the one death. So she is becoming a formidable force, and perhaps we're going to see that translate into an early kind of lead, a forceful momentum.
Well, I think the name of the game right now for Templar Assassin is going to be moving in for that Blink Dagger, and of course, most likely seeing that Desolator and BKB. But right now, no, Naga Siren is caught in no man's land. Naga Siren taking a lot of damage, and it's going to be Clockwork getting the last shot on him.
Yeah, the battery, not even any clogs. No need for clogs.
Oh, he casted a hook shot there, trying to catch somebody off guard. It looked to be his sights was set on that bounty hunter there, who is in shadow walk mode right now and is looking to get some type of an advantage on this Weaver possibly. And now Weaver, yes, is being tracked. So Saguchi or not, he will be spotted. And it's always a real difficulty for Weaver in the early stages of the game when you go against a bounty hunter until you get that Lincoln Sphere. You're going to be tracked, and that's just the way it is. And good on Bounty Hunter. He is keeping up those tracks, tracking now on Clockwork and Weaver, and it looks as though that they could be possibly really getting ready to engage Team QQ in a possible fight on the bottom lane right now. And not too far in the jungle there, in stacking that camp, is the Naga Siren. So good on her for doing that, but a little concern for me right now, and I like this, what the transition you noted a moment ago, Neek's Assassin going up to that top lane. I was talking about this when he was in the Radiant jungle. He wasn't really getting much experience, and if you're going to be an assassin, you need your experience to get that level 6 assassin ability.
Are much better than inexperienced assassins.
Absolutely. So now he is on the top, and he's actually farming alone, free farming, because all of the focus right now is this bottom tier 1 tower. Everybody on TCH except for Elder Titan is in his lane, so they're looking to be making some type of an engagement. Also, the Dire have also placed a sentry ward, very well played, because they know bounty hunters in the area. So if he wants to come in and make an engagement, it's going to be bad news for him, because I'm not too sure if he's aware of that sentry ward being placed.
Yeah, they've got actually good. I mean, despite the fact that the track is going here and Saguchi is relatively useless, we do see a lot of vision bottom right now. We've got the TA who is farming up and was maybe under a little bit of a dangerous situation because of the effect by this Elder Titan calling in some reinforcements. But no, she's able to stay quite cool, quite chill, and still maintain control of that lane. But the vision right now that I wanted to point out before, that the Dire can kind of see all over the place what is happening, what are the workings, the plans, so to speak, of the Radiant right now. They're able to detect that, and they're not going to be caught off guard. That's what I was saying, or I was going to say before. Weaver, Saguchi, redundant, but the vision allows him to stay safe, even though he gets a little bit worried because he doesn't have that Saguchi to rely on. Mid right now, we do see that the Elder Titan is continuing to smack down on this TA, and Bounty is reinforcing as much as he can, but TA is just a formidable force. We've got an Invis right now. Nyx Assassin coming in, 10 to burst damage, the stun, and decimation.
That's it. That's it. That's exactly what you want to see right there. That Nyx Assassin with that level 6 now. With that Vendetta, and that's exactly what we were hoping to see a moment ago. Going into that bottom lane in the jungle area right now, there is wards and counter wards being casted by both teams right now, and like you said, Vision is the name of the game for a successful tri-lane rather than Weaver just going to town on those Radiant creeps, and right now there is a sight advantage right now for Team QQ in that bottom tri-lane area. Templar Assassin almost level just hits level 11 right now. Maxed out on that refraction and meld. So she is going to be turning into one damage dealing machine. Instead of rushing for that dagger, though, we do see that she has decided to go for that Drum of Endurance, which is going to give everybody around her that extra mobility, that extra movement speed. Going up to the top lane right now, we do see Nyx Assassin has been being tracked. Elder Titan getting in there with the Astral Spirit. All sorts of trouble right now for Nyx. Clockwork getting in there with a nice hook shot. Traps in Elder Titan in those cogs, but look at this Elder Titan. He can dish out his own damage. Lots of damage. Earth Splitter. Big trouble right there. Earth Creep in effect. That's going to take out that Clockwork. Team QQ suffering a casualty right there. Not to be undone, though. 7-4 lead, 12 minutes into this match. Team QQ in the lead.
I'm just going to go with Earth Rape. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a massive Earth Rape destruction. We do see a ward here that has been, trap. Psionic Trap. That's silly. Anyway, Psionic Trap is there so that a bottle is going to happen for this TA. She has excellent.
She's great for a gank. She's set for a gank right now.
So she's cruising around. Just look at her go. So speedy. Waiting to kind of hop into an opportune place to blend and then pop out at an opportune moment and blah, 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 blah.
And I think the jig is up. Lifestealer is aware of what's going on. There's a Germanite attack. They are going to be tower diving this right now. Lifestealer in all sorts of trouble, and he's been taken down pretty quick. Lifestealer taking the wrath of that refracting TA. Luckily for her, she does have that haste ring. It's still activated, and she's in hot pursuit. Look at that meld strike against that Elder Titan. And Elder Titan doing what he can, casting that Astral Spirit. And look at this, Naga Siren saying, "No, I'll save you." And nice meld there by TA. That's going to slow down that counter attack, but TA is not done. She's saying, hey, you want to net me, bitch? I'm coming after you. And there we go. TA is going in there, does have the refraction, but they don't have sight. Germinate attack, two-shotted. Nice attack there by Weaver and TA. Now they're going to be transitioning, going into the bottom tier 1 tower. It is all Team QQ on this bottom tower, and it's going to be awarded to Weaver. Nice play, QQ.
Jeez, eh? Like, she got 2,000 gold just sitting right now. 2 towers have been taken an advantage. That's going to translate into 6,000 gold lead for QQ right now. They are starting to run away. This is a dangerous situation if you are a TCH enthusiast. So let's see how they kind of translate this into. They've got the momentum now. They need to keep it. They need to force it home. Kills are 5 in their favor right now. Weaver is sitting on a ulti orb, so he's got that under his belt and working on the rest of his Lincolns now. Clockwork as doing a brilliant kind of support role that we can see, and Nyx is just kind of cruising around in the mid lane. Oh, but we might have a little gang up on this Elder Titan. Whoa, but bottom, look at all the action that's going on right now.
Yeah, just seeing Elder Titan actually close. There is action right there. And Rubik's going to be taken down by that Astral Spirit casted by that Elder Titan, and now they're in hot pursuit for that Weaver. Weaver now is being tracked, Saguchi or not, all sorts of trouble. There's a battery assault, rocket flare there by Clockwork, and Power Cog's being casted. There's a net there casted by Naga Siren. Templar Assassin's in there as well. All sorts of damage being done on Elder Titan. Clockwork getting in there with a nice hook shot. Nice dust as well. Bounty Hunters and all sorts of troubles. Static field being casted as well by Disruptor. Silence, double kill being awarded there on that Clockwork, and the only casualties suffered right now for Team QQ is Nyx Assassin, and it's not over. Lifestealer going in one of the creeps. Nice play, still inside, still alive. But really, Team QQ getting the better end of that engagement, winning that team fight very effectively. I love seeing dust. That really ruined Bounty Hunter's day. That was well played there, and they know.
Oh no, his lifeline! This is it! This is his only chance! And boom! And instantly cogged.
Nice.
Oh, and TA is gonna mop that up, and no, Weaver takes the kill, but TA just comes in there with that damage. Look at her, she's we're sitting on more damage before, never mind. Okay, so let's just check out right now. We see that the Naga is mid, just kind of cruising around. Look at the traps all over the place. What is it? How many traps is she able to put down? Like, I think 50 or maybe 100 traps? No, it's actually 8, but it feels like at least 75 traps. So she's got excellent kind of vision. I mean, that gives a tiny bit of vision for her team to be able to keep an eye on that movement, that lane movement. Right now, top, we see that the Weaver is just continuing to farm up by himself. He grabbed the recipe for the Lincoln Sphere, so he just needs to pick up a couple more dollars so that he can grab his Void Stone and then combine that with his Ring of Health there.
That perseverance, yeah, definitely. I'm just looking at Templar Assassin just a moment ago. Click on her. She does seem to be going for Manta style. Picked up that Yasha, so it's a very interesting choice of items right now. I actually do like it. It's going to give her more survivability, more damage, and possibly you can see her transitioning into that dagger. Maybe, who knows? It just
it would appear Radiant's
top
tower
is
under attack. Blink, right? So no blink. So
which is very standard. Going into the top lane right now, Nyx Assassin is under attack. Excuse me, is under attack. There goes the Earth Stomp by that Elder Titan, and now TA is getting into the mix of all of this, casting them one of those psionic traps, and TA with that refraction is just so powerful. She can go in anybody's face, but I'm not too sure she's aware. Disruptor is hiding in the woods. There's a nice stun by there. Look at that, Rubik could just take him down, that Naga Siren. Naga Siren did not stand the test of time right there. She was gone in a blink strike. In a blink of an eye, rather.
I like Blink Strike. That's
Blink Strike. So we did see an Astral Spear being casted by Elder Titan, and look at these wards, man. They have sentry wards galore. Naga Siren picking up a smoke, and there we see the Weaver picking up that Lincoln Sphere as well. And now Team QQ is focusing their attention on that last Tier 1 tower in the top lane, and all of Team QQ is up there. Meanwhile, in that bottom lane area, we do see this Lifestealer who is trying to farm, and right now is sitting at 55 last hits. And really, in terms of items, just to take a quick look at that, we'll get back to that in a second. Look at this Elder Titan taking all sorts of damage. The Germinate attack being casted as well. There is, Disruptor getting that static field in there, disrupting all sorts of madness. Earth Splitter as well, casted by it was Elder Titan, but really TA is running away with the show, just two-shotting basically that Bounty Hunter, and now Lifestealer being able to steal some life there, but it's not enough. Naga Siren also being taken down. That's a double kill there by Templar Assassin, and Weaver also getting into the mix of that as well on a mega kill streak, as well as TA. So real big plays right there by Team QQ. They may be suffering one casualty per team fight, but really every team engagement seems to be going in QQ's way.
Holy cow, are they ever. And you know what, just because I was trying to observe there as you were casting that, and you know what we're seeing TA do, because she's fantastic, like, kudos to the TA, kudos to everyone, because it's so easy to notice what the carry's doing and how well they're playing, but really everyone's doing a fantastic job on QQ right now. But what I was noticing about TA in particular, because she can rely on the bounces
Radiant's
of those
top tower
side
is
blades,
under
right,
attack.
from enemy to enemy. So as someone was just escaping her range, and obviously our player there, who's it? Biusha Wu? Baisha Wu. See, I'm sorry, I keep messing up names. But like just aware of what his range is going to be, so hitting a creep instead and relying on that to bounce its way to refract over to that hero that he's trying to take down. So you can see now, we haven't seen the taxi effect on the bounty hunter yet. I thought that would be kind of cool, but they haven't had a potential to single out any hero because the heroes are, or the dire heroes are so strong.
Interestingly enough, I haven't seen that strategy we were talking about during the picks to formalize yet. We haven't seen Lifestealer infest inside bounty hunter for a potential gank, not once yet. So,
but who are they going to catch? I mean, there's such strong five-manning right now. And here, look, they're gonna cut him off. Sonic Blades are just gonna rip this EP apart. I don't think that's. But anyway, we're gonna see a bounty hunter who's just dangerously misplaced here. The Germinate, very, very, very effective at taking anyone down. Wow, we see those. The spirit is all over the place. We see more spirit than not. Fisher or Earth Raid goes down, but he's not very effective. It was just kind of missed to even take it there. TA is an unstoppable force.
Nice Clockwork. What a hook shot.
In he goes. Battery assault taking down. Oh my goodness. This Naga gets munchy to pieces. Another look at this. Spirit is all over the place. This tower is not going to be able to stand
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Look at. Oh.
I really like the play of Elder Titan right now. He is getting that Astral Spear in there, but it's just not enough right now. It's Team QQ is just picking off heroes galore. And really, if you are QQ with that Clockwork, we just saw a perfect example of being picked off. I mean, Clockwork just got in the face of that poor unfortunate hero on TCH that just went by the wayside right there, and they got another tower. And it looks as though Team QQ is going to be transitioning now into that mid lane and putting up more wards for the dire side. So Rubik, really kudos to Rubik right now. He's playing a very good support game. He's doing what he does best and is supporting right now. And just taking a look, I'm not too sure if he's picked up an ult or some type of wonderful spell that he can cast. But Invis, look at that. That's epic.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to see an Earth Rape on him, but nothing so demonstrable yet. I've noticed like a couple songs by the Siren to try and set something up, but not really, right? She's
been caught out of position way too many times. I think like she's been melted down more times than not.
Quickly.
It's really, really difficult to get those team fights. I haven't seen too many bold moves by either Elder Titan or Naga Siren. That's one thing. We do see the Astral Spirit going out, but we haven't seen too many Echo Stomps, unfortunately. And it's just that this kind of game right now with the kind of heroes that Team QQ has. They have a lot of invis potential with that meld by TA, the Vendetta by Nyx Assassin, the Sukuchi by Weaver. There's a lot of potential there to avoid those kind of delayed stuns that Naga Siren offers. There it is, Taxi. We finally do see this formalized, and now we do see Bounty Hunter. He's making a move going into the Radiant jungle, or sorry, yeah, he's actually making his way up to the mid lane, it seems, and Roshan is actually being under attack right now. Looks as though, yes, it's Weaver and Templar Assassin. They're going to have no problem picking this up. Not too sure Bounty Hunter is going to try and get there to intercept that Aegis, but it's not going to happen. Weaver's going to be picking up that Aegis, and there we go, Vendetta being casted there by that Nyx Assassin. I'm not too sure if they're aware of who is where, but yeah, there it is. Opened up on Naga Siren. Naga Siren being caught out of position once again, no problem being taken down. There is Lifestealer coming out as well. All sorts of trouble right there for Nyx Assassin. He'll be taken down, but Bounty Hunter is also removed out of that fight. Static Sword being casted as well. Disruptor getting a kill on Rubik. Nice play right there. TP's out. Very clean kill and escape by Team TCH. So that was a more favorable fight, I think. But again, Naga Siren really has to It's been, I think, a case of bad luck. She was just farming, and I don't think she had any idea that they were there. But at the same time, if Roshan goes down, I don't think you want to be in that kind of area. And now, team with the fallout, exactly. So now Team QQ, they are putting a lot of pressure on that tier 2 tower mid lane. Good fortification being cast by the Radiant, but it's not going to be enough to stop this tower from going down, and it will be given to the Dire, nobody in particular. But Templar Assassin, who we talked about a moment ago, has that Manta style now, and it looks as though I wouldn't be surprised if she gets that Blink Dagger. So very well, good plays here by Team QQ. Do they still have the Aegis? Yes, they do. So they are in a position right now to continue this pressure, and it looks as though they're going to transition now the bottom tier 2 tower.
Sure, why not? Right?
Why not, right? Like,
Momentum, keep it up.
I can't count how many games I've played where you have that momentum, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, "Oh, we're winning. Let's go farm and get the items I want, so I can look cool when I kill you." But you know, a lot of times if you don't keep that momentum going, it could really turn against you. So good on Team QQ, keeping up that pressure. Pings being made there by that bounty hunter, and they are going to look to make some type of defense against this bottom tier 2 tower. Meanwhile, though, the top lane, Neek's Assassin, they're going to be doing a little bit of a split push. There's Naga Siren, and with the Song of the Siren, they can make something happen here. There's Elder Titan. He's going to get that Earth Splitter in there. This is what they want. There is the Disruptor as well, the Static Storm, but look at the damage, though. Templar Assassin is just too strong. Disruptor going down, as is Naga Siren. The hookshot's going to be missed by Clockwork, but the damage is done. That's going to be 3 heroes going for Team QQ, and that's going to leave that bottom tier 3 tower and the racks exposed. Double kill being awarded there to Templar Assassin. They're going to go back to work on those creeps, and now it's all systems go, baby. Double kill streak there. Sorry, double kill for Templar Assassin. Clockwork getting in there, another rocket flare. But wow, Psionic Trap being casted and activated there by that Templar Assassin. That tier 3 tower is going down.
There's just so much damage potential right now with the TN Reaver right? So they just munch through buildings. Let alone heroes are absolutely getting decimated.
And they still have that Aegis to boot too. Astral Spear being casted by that Elder Titan, and really, it's really...
the reverse net on the Nugget! You're not getting away, babe!
Oh my god.
Bounty Hunter just gets torn to pieces.
Wow.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
And the barracks is gone. So perhaps we're going to see a bit of a transition into the mid right now. Of course we are. Look at that.
They're not slowing down.
Weaver is just taking this tower apart. Not even just tanking it like a boss. He doesn't care. He's got the ancients. He doesn't worry. Strange.
Yeah, it looks like he might even... Oh, nice time lapse right there. He's like, oh, you think I'm going to die? Nope. I'm going to get all that health back.
So, I don't know. Unstoppable Forces is what we're seeing right now. Yeah, we've got an attempt there to try and do some damage, but no, Weaver says absolutely not.
This is a game of dominoes right now. They just have too much damage. That Aegis is going to be spent. Daedalus is now on that Templar Assassin. She's not even going Blink Dagger. She's just going straight up damage. Bounty Hunter casting that track and also a Shuriken Toss as well, but it's not going to be enough. Lightstealer activating that Rage. And now has a sight set on that Neek's Assassin, and there he is, stunned as well. Lincoln Spear being activated there as well, and now Elder Titan is just trying to slow down this attack. Dust being casted there. Clockwork doing a lot of damage. There's a beyond godlike.
Did you see that?
Unbelievable. GG being called. Game 1's going to be going to Team QQ in convincing fashion. 31-9 is the final score. By the looks of it, well played, Team QQ.
Holy cow, there was really satisfying work there by a TA who was able to control the mid and get the experience that was not, she was never shut down in that. But I just